knows each other, so that's a good thing that they can be on the same page. Um, I don't know if this was a panic move or a quick decision that had to be done, but it looks like Nebraska has done two things in one day. So I don't know if it's a quick draw McGraw syndrome or what, but it had to be done. But I don't know if it should have been done that quick. I mean, I don't know if we had a chance to see who's the right person is, because Nebraska needs that leadership. And this, like we said, the athletic department is not broken. It doesn't need to be restructured. So nothing needs to be fixed about it. We just need a captain to row the boat in or put the ship right in cruise control. But I'm kind of happy for us right now. We're settled. I don't know if we settled for the best or we just settled for who's out there. It's a big carousel full of coaches and ADs every year that leave. So maybe this was the best candidate that we probably can pry from a school this fast. The president thing, I'm glad we got that solved. So now we can, move on and talk about something positive and put the whole Trev Albert situation behind us. We left one Iowa guy for another Iowa guy, though. So
right, yeah,
that would be okay.
Dannon is again a graduate of Northern Iowa. His wife has family there in Iowa. Spent a lot of time there, including when Scott Frost was an assistant coach at Northern Iowa. If you care to make that connection. And even I think a good thing here is, but prior to getting the job at UNI, Northern Iowa, Dannon served as Iowa's high school athletic union executive director for 7 years. So, maybe relationships with local high schools can certainly benefit from a move like this. And again, I mean, only time will tell if this is a great hire. If you look at from a distance, I suppose, like I said, only time will tell. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that you can like about this hire, but there are a lot of things that are kind of questionable to me. I think in stealing Washington's sitting athletic director, you're kind of playing the same dirty pool you were upset about with Trev Albert going to Texas A&M.
We're the villains. We're the villains. We got to be the villains sometimes.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, it's business.
We'll see how good it gets, because this is one of those stock market things where you're going to see if it goes up or it goes down. So now we'll see if this is a good hire, because the money starts coming in, it's going to go up. So if the money goes down for a little bit, you'll know people weren't very excited about this hire. But at the same time, we got somebody right now. We got to focus on that part, and let's continue to be the University of Nebraska who's out here, who's competing well in every sport. And let's get ready for some football, because now we got spring practice coming up this Sunday. So, everybody should be happy, and don't always try to pull the negatives out, and always just try to keep it positive.
Yeah, I generally agree, and again, you got to give him a shot. He's not the I don't know, 4 or 5 names that have been floated around by local media, even here on this show. I mean, there's when there's an opening, you kind of think of guys with connections to Nebraska. He's not naturally really connected to Nebraska, and we've seen that before not work. You've seen it before, it can work. There's no. Sometimes in Michigan, they always say they want a Michigan man. And in Nebraska, I think there's this feeling, and certainly as a fan, until these last couple of weeks, having Trev as the athletic director felt more like it felt more within the Husker family. This is not necessarily that. Does that bother you at all?
Well, it kind of reminds you of the Bill Moose situation when hiring the Washington guy. Bill, 2 different guys, though. I think this guy's more on-hands guy with the football team, because he's on the competition committee. He wants to see every team at the university do good. So that's a good thing that we have a sports-minded guy. Now, can he keep it rolling? That's the only thing we got to do is keep the donations coming in, keep the 1890, 1860, whatever.
1890.
1890. Just keep that rolling in, and go and get with the leaders of the school and see what everybody has for the future, not just one person, because it takes more than one person to get this university to going right ahead.
Yeah, and it also, the comparisons to Bill Moose again. I mean, you can make the Washington connection. Dannon wasn't out in Washington for too long. Bill Moose coming over from Washington State. At least I think with this one, and Bill Moose, it felt like his retirement job, and indeed, it seems to be, a lot of talk about him getting out to his ranch at some point. And Dannon feels more kind of I wouldn't say an up and comer, but I suppose in the stride of his career, and you could call it an up and comer. I mean, he is now a Big Ten AD, has been with Washington, but again, only for 6 months. So he was kind of on the come up with his Tulane job, and now moving over into the Big Ten in Washington, and that's something I think that has some benefit to it too. I mean, in the last 6 months, he's been in the Big Ten meetings and such, so he kind of knows what's going on, dealing with a completely different scenario now. Obviously, trying to bring Washington into the fold of the Big Ten, as opposed to what is probably a bigger duty, I suppose, than just steadying the ship at Nebraska. So kind of interesting there. I will say this: I'm glad that Nebraska. I have to do more research again as this kind of comes in, but his hires at Tulane, as far as football went, really well. Did not do great in his basketball hires so far. Tulane, he hired Mike Dunleavy Sr. I mean, that's a tough place to win. I mean, that there's no doubt about it. And so, part of looking at his previous hires too, you got to keep that in mind. But did hire Mike Dunleavy Sr. there, who went 24-69, including 4-27 in his final season. Then hired Ron Hunter, who is 70-74, one winning season in 5 seasons there. So it's kind of interesting. But I mean, ultimately, Nebraska doesn't need a basketball coach. So I suppose if that would be something that you would be concerned about, you can look at it that way. But I think his career so far, and your career as an athletic director often is determined by your football hire. A lot of it is just due to the Willie. A lot of his credibility, I suppose, comes from the Willie Fritz hire at Tulane.
Yeah, you're right about that one.
So we'll kind of see there. We can head to the text line and see what you guys are thinking. Eric says, whoa, with your row the boat talk there, PJ Farley. You must have said row the boat at some point. 6869 chimes in. Man, loyalty is like a superpower these days.
Man, you're right.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think it's the highest bidder. From
the grown-ups to the kids, though. I mean, nobody's loyal.
Well, heck, I mean, another story out today is Caden Proctor is reported expected to transfer back to Alabama after joining Iowa via the portal. He's going to be the most hated man in Iowa and he's like a 19-year-old kid, but if you remember, he's the 5-star homegrown prospect in Iowa, committed to Iowa, then decided as a high schooler, and then decided, no, I'm going to Alabama, played a year at Alabama, started this past year, said, no, I'm transferring back to Iowa, and now is saying, no, never mind, I'm going back to Alabama. So
he's going back to Alabama now?
He's going back to Alabama.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you. He got to move out of there. He's got to get out of the state of Iowa. He cannot go back there ever again.
That's what I'm saying. They're not.
I didn't know this.
Too much. Yeah,
man, that guy's to be one of the most. Ooh,
he must be playing around for some NIL money there. I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. Very indecisive, I suppose. Adam says, I like it. On paper, not the sexiest hire, but like you said, we don't need a reboot. We just need a captain. And yeah, I think that's again the resume is going to have some holes in it or whatever, but it is. I mean, he's getting this job and got the Washington job for a reason. So again, if you don't, there's certain things you might not like about it. Again, for a lot of Husker fans, it's just that the fact that there might not be a Husker connection there. But you got to give him a shot. And as Adam and I were pointing, you just need a captain of the ship right now. You don't need to rebuild the ship. So
it's not like Coach Rule when he came in. Like, he has to bring everybody. You know, this is a guy. Only thing he got to do is bring his briefcase and decorate his office. Everything's in place for you at the University of Nebraska. I mean, we need that one guy who has that leadership, and we don't need you to bring a whole athletic department with you because we have one in place. And that's the thing about Nebraska is that, we got lower management people who show loyalty to the university better than people in upper management. So we just need somebody who's going to be here every day, who's going to continue to lead this university year in and year out, and not just be a 2-year or a 3-year fixture. We need that long torch run for us to keep us at the top, just like Coach Rules for here for a couple of years. Then we get them back more years. We just need to succeed more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that, is part of the hire too, is just I don't think you necessarily think again, this is going to be our AD for 10 years. I think that you think you've got a good AD in spot, a guy that's been moving up and has a lot of on his resume. That's going to be very important. We talked about names that were just being thrown out and saying, well, I think this guy would be great and I think guy would be great. Unfortunately, when you're going for a job, resume speaks a lot. And this guy's got a great resume as far as moving up in the world as an athletic director, again, from Northern Iowa to Tulane to Washington, now Nebraska. And so he's got, 15, was he athletic director at Northern Iowa since, I believe, the mid 2000s. So you're talking about 15 plus years of experience. So I mean, it's a solid hire, whether you absolutely love it or not. Professor Rick, but only time will tell. Again, these things are always usually told by how the football program goes. So we'll have to see. Professor Rick says he's listening from Pensacola, loving retirement. Well, congratulations.
Is he on the beach?
Professor Rick? It looks like he's on the beach.
Come on, Professor Rick. Like yesterday, it was 68. Now today it's 43.
Yeah, now we're jealous.
This up and down weather in Nebraska.
Sanderson says, if Rule says okay, then it's okay. And Hole in the Boat says it feels like it was in the works because it happened so fast. Yeah, again, I think that it from the outside, it looks a little strange because you got interim ADs signing basketball coaches to extensions and interim presidents, I suppose, hiring the athletic directors. But sometimes, these leadership roles is just the head of the snake is what you say if it's bad, but is the head of the table. But you still got a whole other table that's working to kind of get this done. And I think that's kind of what's going on behind the scenes there. All right, we got plenty more to talk. Of course, big day. It's not every day you get a new athletic director coming to town. Like we said, also Fred Hoiberg with an extension, so we could talk a little bit about that. Break down some more of the moves that Dan has made in the past, and the captain is set to show up here momentarily. So we'll see if he joins us for the next segment.
I think we'll go over that Coach Rule yesterday. We'll try to break it down and see what he was saying and try to give a little input in. So.
Yeah, we got a big show coming up ahead.
All righty. Yes. It's Heavenly Waffles Wednesday. If you haven't had your Heavenly Waffles, I don't know what you're missing. But it's down here at 1040 O Street, here at the Ticket 93.7 in the Mill Coffee House. The Captain Show. We'll be right back.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
Mail Plus and Hangers Cleaners in Lincoln are proud of our U.S. men and women in uniform. We thank you and your families for the sacrifices you've made to defend our freedom and freedom worldwide. We pray for your safety in war and your safe return, and we honor those who've given their lives fighting terrorism. This from Mail Plus and Hangers Cleaners on South Street. Proud to be part of the Lincoln community. Like them on Facebook and visit mailplushangers.com.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-week challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those magical 2 days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 21st and 22nd at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem. Come early on Thursday and get a ping pong ball with a lucky team on it. And stay all day for prizes throughout and buzzer beater upsets. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket for the NCAA tournament at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? At Warhorse Sportsbook, their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino in Lincoln or Horseman's Park in Omaha, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Electrical Enterprises in Roca reminds you, the men and women of our military dedicate themselves to serving our country. Their commitment and courage keep our country safe and strong. Let us honor those who've lost their lives in the line of duty and salute those serving today. This from Electrical Enterprises in Roca. For all your residential and commercial electrical construction needs, call 402-438-5822. We live in the land of the free thanks to the brave.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Da, 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 da. Welcome back to the fastest 2 hours in radio, the Captain Show. We are powered
by
Bauer,
Infrastructure,
Bauer,
Underground,
Brent Excavating. Welcome back, Bach. What you got?
Well, again, at least during the break, had some time.
Well, Bach, if I personally had you myself, I would use you to the best of your capability, and that would be I would let Bach start off with everything.
Yeah. See, that's not a bad idea. But during the break, we're kind of looking at the new target again for president. Reports of Jeffrey Gold being the target now for the next president of the University of Nebraska. He has been the president at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, is where he's coming over, but also served as the chancellor for the University of Omaha for about 4 years. I believe it's 2017 to 2021. I have to go back and look exactly where that was, but yeah, May of 2017 to June of 2021, he served as a chancellor of University of Nebraska Omaha. So with the president hire, they're going with somebody in the family. With the AD hire, they're going
now
to
you
reach
got
out.
now you got your Nebraska ties. So
Yeah,
you
there's
really
the
don't
Nebraska ties.
you really don't have any ties in the athletic department with the AD, but in the educational part, you have a Nebraska guy that we talked about, born and raised, not born. I don't know if he's born and raised, but he's familiar with the educational part with the university system at the University of Nebraska. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and what I like about him is he was a surgeon.
Yeah,
I like surgery is always interesting to me. And if we need him in something goes wrong, he can quickly say, "Hey, president, get over here. We need your help."
Are you like one of those guys that watches Dr. Pimple or something?
Oh no, absolutely not. That stuff is gross. In fact, I'm somewhat fascinated with surgery because it terrifies me. I don't want to watch it, but I'll read about it, especially like surgery. From like the 1900s and earlier, like when they didn't know that there were germs, so they would just use like rusted out, or they would use like the same tools on surgery and transfer the germs and stuff. It was fascinating surgery back in the day. It's better now, but it still scares the heck out of me.
Well, what you just said scares me because I don't know you like books like that. You're like kind of freakish, scare me now.
Yeah. I like to scare myself a little bit.
Yeah, that's too much.
So Jeffrey Gold looks to be the target for that. Once again, if you're just joining us, Nebraska also set to hire current Washington AD Troy Dannon as their next athletic director. Again, has only been at Washington since October, so very new to the Big Ten, but most of his credentials comes from as athletic director at Tulane, where he hired Willie Fritz, who has gone on to have a successful stint there at Tulane, including a top 10 finish 2 years ago, before now leaving for the Houston job. And so very busy day. The other thing that we haven't mentioned yet that was announced last night, the Husker head coach Fred Hoiberg, now under contract through 2028-2029. He will be paid $4.25 million next season, with annual increases in each of the subsequent contract years. Now, coming into the office this morning, I was thinking this is great as part of what the interim athletic director or the department that they're doing is not allowing their messy house to get in the way of business, which the business would be capitalize and make sure that you've got Fred Hoiberg under contract. Other teams are going to come start looking, especially if you have a nice little tournament run with K-State Mania, hopefully awaiting us within the next couple of days. So I like the move. Obviously, locks Fred Hoiberg down. He's been, kind of, I wouldn't say outspoken, but when asked about, all the Trev stuff has been very loyal and saying he wants to be here. And, as well as Matt Rule did as well. But I mean, I think that is the right move. Obviously, at this point in time, you stuck with him all the way to the point that he's got your second best team as far as win totals in team history. So it's time to pay him a little and show him appreciation.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it shows how loyal we are, and it shows how much Fred understands the process, that what it takes for him to get to this point, because he had that sit down also with Trev, just like Scott Frost did. And I think Fred listened more than Scott Frost. So, he paid attention and he did the right things to get the university back on track. And he got to me, it was a top 25 program. And that's the good thing about this team, is that he was able to get to the tournament, something we haven't seen in a long time. So, I think it shows big guts for Fred to go out there and turn things around. And now he can, I can say not breathe, but we want more. We want to see this basketball program get better and better and better until it comes to a top 25 program or top 15 program. But I'm happy with the way it's going right now.
Yeah, and again, it will be interesting. Now that you've got the contract extension, you feel pretty good. Of course, at the University of Nebraska, we just want one NCAA tournament win, and we'll basically build you a statue. We've said that for years. We'll see if Hoiberg gets a statue out of it, if he gets a win here on Friday.
Fred Hoiberg Coliseum.
Yeah, there you go. Something to be named after
/ Bob Devaney Center.
Yeah. But I mean, he's already as an established name in coaching. So I mean, it's not like he hasn't already probably been considered for a job or two that is out there. But I think getting ahead of it, and regardless of whether he wins a tournament game or not this year, you feel the program is back on the right direction. And listen, I mean, it's a day of celebration, so I don't want to bring it down. But there's not like this big downside of it. Like you can't think like, oh no, now we're stuck with him. Not. We know how athletics work. If things went sideways, well, then Nebraska donors have to pay a little bit more, and then you go and move on to your next thing. So it's nothing but a good thing to extend Coach Hoiberg and show him the vote of confidence. And give him a little bit more.
He did it the hard way.
Yeah,
I mean, he got set down like a child, and he got scolded for it, and he got told, "Hey, you got 1 year." So he and going what we went last year, like what?
Oh, we went 500.
Yeah, he was 500 1 year. Then the next year he took that big leap. This is a big leap for the university in basketball. Either people, whether they like it or not, we are going into the right directions, boys and girls, and sports, and with the wrestling team. So this is a big weekend for the University of Nebraska. So we all need to be happy and support these boys and girls and these young men and young women out here who's trying hard for themselves and for the university.
Well, and hopefully this is, as it comes to a conclusion too, it's like the end of the soap opera, because this is, and I hope that it hasn't. I wouldn't think that it would affect the men's and women's or wrestling as they get ready for postseason play. But there's some thought to it. There's some Googling going on, right? I mean, so there's a little bit of a distraction. I don't think it's a major distraction, but it would be nice to get kind of the ducks in a row before we get back to the field of competition and all the focus going back on that. Because it has been an absolute soap opera around here. And 8729 chimes in, so they couldn't get a present the whole time Trev was here, but miraculously find one days after he is gone. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of kind of questions about the time period and what's going on here. So, I mean, and I've said it before, I don't have blind obedience to the University of Nebraska. Some people do. Some people will cheer and know the fight song by heart and we'll do it regardless.
Cheer as the winners go by.
That's right. But but I think in general, time will tell how good all this is going to work out. But at least leaderships of the leaders are now being put in place, and they don't appear to be desperation hires. They appear to be people that have solid resumes to fill the positions that they're going to be asked upon.
Well, it's the best person that's available right now. So you really don't have time to bargain and then try to buy somebody out and keep having these interviews week in and week out. So hey, let's just get the best person who's out there right now that we can steal from somebody.
That's right.
Because that's all everybody does. Hey, I'm going to steal your coach. I'm going to steal your AD. I'm going to steal your basketball coach. Hey, I'm going to steal your bowling coach. Hey, let me get that baseball player. Hey, let me get that center right there. But you know what? Nobody can steal us at the ticket, 93.7.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? At Warhorse Sportsbook, their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino in Lincoln or Horseman's Park in Omaha, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month.
Deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round. And their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
When you teach your children how to set and reach goals, you'll do more than just help them succeed in school. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Motivation and goal setting build confidence and instill a drive that will benefit children their entire lives. It will also help them become more positive thinkers. Working together, parents and teachers are a powerful team for student success.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It will be breezy and a little cooler. We'll see an afternoon high around 49. Tonight, probably cloudy, low around 29. And tomorrow, we'll see probably sunny skies, a little breezy, but a little warmer, a high around 58. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch the NCAA tournament from the round of 64 all the way to the championship. Bring your friends and family in to enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early, grab your spot, and settle in for a day of NCAA tournament basketball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Guess it's just me and you again, Bach. Welcome back to The Ticket 93.7. I'm the Black Shirt Terrell Farley, and I'm with
Bach.
And we are powered
by
Bauer. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick and
straight
simple.
to the point.
Straight to the point. We got any basketball news? Anything, Bach?
Not necessarily outside of course, the extension for or the head coach Fred Hoiberg. I suppose there was that CJ Wilcher will be available, which is good. Of course, he was sitting out in the Big Ten tournament due to sickness. So good for Nebraska to have their core 8, if you will, ready to play against Texas A&M on Friday.
All right. 5:15 tip-off. I'll be watching.
Do you fill out your bracket yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
When we got to do it? About tomorrow night?
Tomorrow morning. Basically.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Can
You're
I go
good with the brackets.
Is there a computer in there we can go on and do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll
Might
do
have
it.
to have you do that.
I haven't even looked it over. This is going to be one of my magical moments where I just pick based off records. So not by seeds, but by records.
Yeah.
So, but I'll keep the top 4 teams. They'll all go to the Elite 8 or Sweet 16s. But probably after that, then it gets
a little wild. Everybody's bracket gets busted pretty quickly. You'd like to see if you can get through Thursday into maybe midday Friday.
Yeah, if nobody gets upset the first 2 days, then it'd be good. So
that would be.
I know it wouldn't be good.
It wouldn't be good for the
It'd
entertainment.
be good for the people who fill out the bracket. First of all, that's what it would be good for, but not for in general the field of 68.
And it would make for a very stiff competition to be among the top, in your rankings, because everybody has a lot of chalk in their bracket. So if there's a lot of chalk in the tournament, then a lot of people are going to have it left out there. Again, the first 2 days are so fun to see, if you can pick all these games correctly. But what matters in the end is your champion. You better have the final 4, predicted correctly, depending on how big your prize or champion pool you're in, I should say.
Yeah, can't win them all. I mean, that's like me. I want to win something big one time in my life. You know, either the lottery or the field of 64, where I can just probably win like $1 million or so, something like that.
Yeah.
Got to be a winner sometimes.
Well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
I know. I've been playing on Mega Million lately, so I've been. I think that's like 864 million now. So, and I had a logic I picked. I said I'm gonna pick something that I never did before. I'm gonna start off with some of the Nebraska players' numbers. So I think you get like 5 numbers. Yeah. So I went 7. 7 was my first number. No. 1 was my first number. In the great Lawrence Phillips.
Yeah.
7/Scotty/Eric.
Yeah.
Then I had 15. Then I had 20.
A lot of good numbers.
Then I had 34. It turned out to be a bad number. It's not even good. 34 is a bad number at Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. You should have picked that.
To all you ex-34, sorry, Randy Stella, but hey, 34, we might have to just take that off the field for a year. Then I picked 43. And I only hit 1 number out of those 5. So, and that was number 1. So, well. But sometimes I get a quick pick. Sometimes I like to see if I can guess me $864 million, because if I hit, that's the end of me.
Yeah.
I'm going underground.
And it is probably the quietest pro day that we've had in some time. If you can see behind me, Rashawn can't hear me. So it's kind of funny. If you can see on the stream, he's knocking on the door. We're going to ignore him.
We only let people come on when they're on time.
We got a show going on.
Yeah, we got a show going on right now. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go
ahead and eat.
Go ahead and eat. We don't need you.
Rashawn's bringing in. He's enjoying himself some heavenly waffles to start off. Here he comes.
I'm coming in slow today.
Oh, he's coming in slow, but he's got some heavenly waffles.
I'm going to sit down too. I'm going to sit my butt down here.
All right, there we go. We can hear you now.
How's that work? That work okay?
A little bit better.
A lot of stuff to talk about today.
No shortage
for the
of stuff.
key. You only had me up till 2:00 in the morning looking for the key. You could have, if you had a phone, you probably could have called and said, "Hey VJ, I know you looking, hunting, and pecking for this key. I know you are. I got it."
Well,
you let me stew. Let me stew.
I thought you'd be one of those guys. Hey man, I sold Terrell a car. He found the key. $100 off next month. You know what I'm saying, T? Thank you. But I could have just kept it in my little pile of keys and just said, "Hey, you're never getting this car back. This key back."
Oh, dude. First of all, it's a Volvo, right?
Yeah.
Second of all, that key costs you about $400.
I know.
You gotta get it programmed.
I know.
So
I know.
So I tell you what.
What?
We even now. We
even. We even for it. 10 push-ups on call.
You don't owe me no push-ups.
I think you owe me 10 now.
Okay. Hey, deal.
Give me 10 now.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's a lie.
Because I'll do them. Yeah, I do 10 push-ups.
You're not letting those waffles settle in.
Are you kidding me right now?
To come up on you.
Bro,
coffee.
When I get off Earl, I'm going to do 40. Every time, between every break, I'm doing 40.
40 what?
Push-ups.
What is it? Sexy man summer?
Yeah.
sexy
gray
grandpa.
beard.
Hey,
Sexy grandpas. That's right. I'm getting my sexy back.
Yeah, we're two sexy grandpas.
Where's that song? I'm gonna get my sexy back. Yeah. You gotta play
too
that.
Sexy for my shirt.
Right.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Yeah, I gotta be a sexy grandpa, dog. You know what I'm saying? Coach Osborne said you gotta get after it early. You gotta work out. So I'm just doing the 150s. I don't work out anymore. My working out days is over. You won't catch me banging iron in the gym. I don't do that anymore. I don't have to do that anymore. You know why you bang iron in the gym? Do you know why you bang iron in the gym, Bob?
For the ladies?
No, buddy. No, buddy. You bang iron in the gym because you playing sports, playing football.
Yeah.
You want to get bigger, faster, stronger. That's the only how you're going to do it is to bang iron. Well, at 49 years, did I say 49? 39. At 49 years old, why would I have to bang iron now?
Yeah, you're not playing too many sports.
You get aggressive, your testosterone start getting too much, and then all of a sudden you blow a gasket. What happens when you blow a gasket?
You're on the injured reserve.
Oh, you go to jail.
For a long time.
Yeah, it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
It don't heal in 6 months. It heals in 2 years.
There you go. See, and when you play for Nebraska at the time, when you're in it, and you blow a gasket, they might look past it. But when you're done and you blow a gasket, it's going to be magnified. So you might not want to blow gaskets in your advanced age of being a former Husker. I'm just saying. What you guys talk about earlier?
Well,
I tried to listen, but, you know.
I was talking about the number
2
30.
dry guys on the radio, and I didn't want to really listen to all that coming down here.
Yeah, I was talking about the number 34, which I had in my Mega Million. So I'm going to scratch that number out. So, and I apologize to all the guys who previously wore number 34, but we're not going to use number 34 this year at the University of Nebraska.
All right, you know what? I would retire for a little bit too. We can't wear it if you're on defense for sure. Offense though.
Especially.
Did y'all see Trev doing the what's that thing called? The wave? Y'all see what I tweeted out there?
Oh yeah, it's the Texas A&M
He's fully engulfed.
gig 'em or whatever.
What's his new nickname?
Hey, dude, you talking about a transformer? You talk about a chameleon?
Twitter fingers?
Yeah, Twitter fingers.
Twitter fingers Trev.
Yeah, Twitter fingers Trev.
He comes up to the podium. Howdy.
Yeah. Straight. He can conform to whatever.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Howdy, partners.
Flip-flopper.
And all of a sudden, you would have thought he had nothing to do with Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Study poking us.
How could a guy?
He's the J.R. Ewing of college ADs. You know, if you ever watch
You went all the way back to Dallas.
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, that's him right there. There you go, J.R.
What was you going to say, Bob?
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know how somebody could leave their alma mater for another job. But in other news, Troy Dannon, who left Northern Iowa for a different job, his alma mater is now Nebraska's athletic director. So they hired somebody that did the same thing. Does that take the sting off of Trev, or not so much?
You know, I haven't done my investigation on Mr. Troy Dannon to properly evaluate who he is. Now, I've got a little bit of intel as far as Tulane, Northern Iowa. You know, I get that part.
Yeah.
Here's the part that I don't get. He left Tulane. What year?
Just recently, just in October of 2023 to take the Washington job.
That was just 2023, a few months ago?
Yeah. He's been at Washington for like 5-6 months.
Okay. What happened at Washington that made him say, I got to get up out of here? Or is Nebraska just that good of a job?
It would appear, yeah, that's a tough
Because he
question.
fired a coach. Like, that's what I'm saying about Trev saying leadership matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leadership matters. If I go to a new organization as the boss and I fire a guy that I think ain't doing a good job, and then I leave in 7 months, what did I just do?
Sabotage that school.
I'm just saying, I ain't throwing that out there on you, Troy. I'm just simply saying, based on what the intel and the people who've called me to say this to me, that's what they're saying, is that he was only there 7 months and he fired the basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
So
left him without a basketball coach right now. They
that's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
So it's almost like being without a president. So the guys that are in charge Are they really in charge? Are they really being the leaders that they say? Is Trev really being the leader that he say he is? If he can leave us and don't even care who's the athletic director? Oh, who cares? And then when the interim guy gets it, because you know him, oh, congratulations, Trev. Wow. How did we get a chance to play Nebraska twice? Which game do you think he's going to be at? The girls or the boys? Respect, he would be at the boys.
Yeah.
Because he didn't fire Hoiberg.
No. Who got an extension, by the way?
By him?
No, just last night.
The internals.
Yeah.
The internals.
But that, to your point, I don't know who
gave him the extension.
Who's making that decision if
Dennis?
we didn't have an athletic director?
That's what I'm asking you. Did Dennis LeBlanc make that decision, Black Shirt?
Maybe he wanted to put a mark on his interim president or interim AD.
I think it's smart.
I think it was
smart.
It had to be done. It had to be done. I just don't know when it was going to be done. I didn't know it was going to be done this quick, but I was expecting Fred to get some kind of restructure or getting a better contract or something, or add some more years to it. So it was going to get done regardless.
Well, remember he got
sent to the principal's office.
Yeah, and he got some of his money snatched. Hey man, hey,
now give it back.
Where your wallet at?
Yeah,
let me get a couple dollars because you need to be fine.
Yeah,
you gonna give it to me?
Nah.
How much money you got in there? You got cash or credit?
Eat your waffle.
Which one should I get?
Eat your waffle.
The credit or the cash? Bob, what would you take right now from him? Credit, a credit card, or all the cash he got in his pocket?
Well,
we're talking about Terrell now, not me.
Same
Neither, because my wallet's in the car. Dang
That's why.
You gotta let him answer first.
Actually, Raph found his wallet the other day, and there's a good stack of cash in there. So maybe I'll just take the cash.
No, well,
it was Cardinal, man.
That money's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, you won't get anything now. Hey, 93.7 the past 2 hours in radio.
Look for it, wouldn't you?
I would have. Holla at your boy. We'll be right back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Electrical Enterprises in Roca reminds you, the men and women of our military dedicate themselves to serving our country. Their commitment and courage keep our country safe and strong. Let us honor those who've lost their lives in the line of duty and salute those serving today. This from Electrical Enterprises in Roca. For all your residential and commercial electrical construction needs, call 402-438-5822. We live in the land of the free thanks to the brave.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
In every office, bagels. There's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn to ride a motorcycle, how to start a small business, how to dance, or take a course to advance in your current career path. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
This is Monster Jam. Big air, backflips, and all-out racing.
Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena March 29th and 30th. The fun begins at the pit party Saturday at 10:30 a.m., where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Pit pass must be accompanied by same-day 1 p.m. event ticket. Get your $20 pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details.
When you teach your children how to set and reach goals, you'll do more than just help them succeed in school. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Motivation and goal setting build confidence and instill a drive that will benefit children their entire lives. It will also help them become more positive thinkers. Working together, parents and teachers are a powerful team for student success.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Terrell Farley,
defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
What? That's what you need right there. That's it right there.
No, dog.
Yeah.
No, dog.
Yes, sir.
No,
That's it.
dog. No,
You wouldn't
dog.
even needed my services yesterday.
No, dog. You know why I don't need that?
What?
3 cars on one and me towing it?
Yeah.
No, sir. Too much liability, sir. I'll
Hey,
go to jail.
You got that big
I'll
truck
crash
for
into
that.
something. All right. 1 car trailer.
2.
1. Anything more than that, it could be a problem.
Carpooling.
It could be a problem. Yeah, I got my little brother's t-shirt on, so what?
Yeah.
You like that, huh? Told you I'm getting my dad bod back. I'm about to totally after it. All right. Where else we going with this thing?
So
you guys are running the show.
So
I got my extra medium on.
So that's like
It's extra medium.
You go into Walmart and just go to the large.
No,
section.
this is actually an undershirt. I'm gonna put my Heavenly Waffle shirt back on. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a medium or a large?
It's a medium. They make mediums.
Oh my God.
This is it. Don't get mad, man. I got my high school.
I don't know if
You know
I
what I'm
want to cut it around by the neck so you can breathe or something, man. 'cause
Dang, is it that tight?
Your veins are
They
poking
popping
man.
out, but they
Yeah.
only pop out because I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Correct.
I was just saying. You know, let me give a little shout out for you since y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Soul food. How you say that? Cocina. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue and more. Okay? Holler at your boy Chubb. You want some real barbecue. Catering for all occasions. Food so good, every bite feels the soul. Holler at Chubb, 402-730-3563.
That Omaha or Lincoln?
Lincoln.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you about.
Trucks
Why would I
out
tell
there.
people? If I'm telling somebody to go to somewhere in Omaha, let's go to Jackson Fairytale Cafe.
Oh, okay.
Now, what'd you say?
By the way, you owe me a meal at Jackson Fairytales.
Which one is it now? You just worked out. I owe you 10 push-ups. Now I owe you a meal.
I'll just take the meal
Deal.
because I bought my own food yesterday.
That's easy.
Eric.
No, because you jumped the gun.
Hey,
That's what happens when you jump the gun.
hungry people don't wait.
Yeah, we're going to get the cars, and we go and we get the food. You know, we had a kind of a breakdown, but it's okay. We jump back on it, and I'm buying food for everybody, Bach, and the old black shirt, you know what I'm saying? He had already jumped the gun. So am I supposed to buy him food again since he missed that outing?
Yeah, probably. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
I bet you would. I bet you would agree with him. You seem to be agreeing with everything that the black shirt says nowadays.
Me and my best friend.
Why didn't your best friend help you with a cell phone?
I don't need his help. I don't even care about a phone anymore.
You like that?
I like it. Like
you
it's
like your
quiet.
freedom, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I was pissed at you.
Because
big time.
sometimes you get like 10 phone calls in a row that you don't want to answer, or you have to answer, but you don't want to talk.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's all good. Just say
I might sneak one up on you, but I won't give you the number.
Just say forget the whole outside world. Are you gonna have the same number? Or are they gonna make you change it?
No, I still have the same number.
Okay, so you do have the phone.
Yeah,
it's coming today.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, I missed it yesterday. Got back and laid down, and when I woke up, it was 10 o'clock.
Oh well.
So
what hard work I do for you? Make you sleep good.
Yeah.
Okay, Bot, come on. What are we doing here?
Well, it is again. It's
Are we going?
official.
Are we
had
doing
this
our bracket?
reports. You better do a bracket. Yeah, you didn't do a bracket yet.
No.
Yeah, you gotta do. You gotta go in the other room with Terrell after the show and get a bracket filled out.
Really?
Yep.
Why? Do we win something if we win?
No, it's for the listeners to be able to say they beat us, or
They're gonna
lost
beat.
to
They're
us.
gonna beat me anyway because I'm guessing.
Well, everybody's guessing, and
I
even the most educated
you guessed
person's
off.
not gonna get the right.
You
bet.
guessed off football season too. So what's the difference? Didn't do anything for you.
So I'm saying, but I'm not a basketball guy. I don't like basketball.
Well, you can.
I
See
like
this.
playing basketball, but I don't even like. Tell me the best player in college basketball.
Zach Edey'd be right up there.
Well, who's he play for?
Purdue.
Perfect. And they got beat by Nebraska. How come I don't know that? When we was in college and we was in high school, can you name any college basketball players?
Chauncey Billups,
Marcus Camby,
Rasheed Wallace,
Christian Laettner,
Kenya Hutton,
that's my
Kenya
point.
Martin.
Yeah, my Kenya Hutton. That's my point. Kenya Martin. So if we can name these guys, you can't name a guy. I like Tominaga more than I can.
He's the only person I know on the basketball team. Gary.
And Creighton, if you don't watch Creighton, you'll know about the big guy.
Well, I found out about the Wake Forest kid, so I did watch him about 2 weeks ago when they beat Duke or North Carolina.
Hunter Salas.
Yeah.
I like Hunter Salas, but guess what? Ever since he left Gonzaga, they don't seem to show the games like they used to.
Well, they got beat by St. Mary's too in the finals, so in their conference finals. So St. Mary's did it pretty good.
How'd he do?
Who? The University of St. Mary's?
No, Hunter.
Oh, he plays for Wake Forest. They didn't made it in the tournament, didn't he?
I'm not sure. He's doing really well though. I don't know if they made the
but
tournament.
here's the deal, right? Because now a lot of guys will be like, yeah, he's coming out. He should come out. He should come out. He should come out. And he might not even have. I can't tell you he's got a first round draft. Great. It's NIL, Hunter. I know the family. I talked to his matter of fact, I saw his grandpa a car. Why not get an insurance policy for $8 million? So if you get hurt, you got a nest egg, and then come out next year and maybe you can go first round, top 10 pick. You think he's a top 10 pick right now?
No.
No.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. So, sometimes in this era, there's no reason to make that jump unless you're going to be a first day guy. There's no reason to make that jump because you can get paid. Would you go if they told you if you knew what you know now, right? Would you stay for your senior year or go?
Probably stay.
I mean, there's no reason unless they told you was going to be a first, second round draft pick, why would you go and they making $8, $10, $12, $15,000? Who's going to do that?
Well, they can still. I mean, you still have the options to maybe get paid overseas, so you still have options.
Who wants to go overseas to get paid when you can get paid right here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I hope that it helps college basketball with those kind of tweeners or guys that just want to finally make money after getting played. Is that they can do it now? And Hunter Salas and Wake Forest, by the way, are in the NIT. They're not in the NCAA tournament, but he did have a fantastic year and was able to showcase it, particularly in an upset over Duke. Which was overshadowed by a court storming incident, so maybe didn't get as much attention as maybe he wanted. But in any case, he's it really worked out there at Wake Forest. And remember, this offseason, there was this kind of idea about maybe getting Chucky Hepburn and Hunter Salas back into Nebraska. Of course, it's worked out for Nebraska too. Seemed to work out for everybody involved. Chucky had a pretty darn good year with Wisconsin.
They won the Big Ten, right?
No, they didn't win the Big Ten.
Who won the Big Ten?
Purdue won the regular season. Illinois won the tournament.
Illinois beat Wisconsin?
Yeah, but it was a close game.
That's what I'm saying. Nebraska could have won the tournament.
They could have, yeah. They're close.
They beat both teams.
They didn't beat Illinois.
I thought they beat them once.
No. They took them to overtime in Champaign and then lost to them in the
But they were up
Big
in
Ten
both
tournament.
games against Illinois. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well,
they could beat Illinois. Yeah,
they should have
it's
beat
not
Illinois
out
both times.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes teams just got your number, I think.
Well, Illinois is a top 15 team in the nation. I know Nebraska did beat Purdue. And so, I mean, you can compete with those guys, but
turn your phone off.
It's a tough matchup.
Right. Turn your phone off, Terrell. You shouldn't come in here with your phones on. Did you guys go through the matchups? Did we go through the matchups?
Not necessarily. There's plenty.
We're going to be at Wings and Rings tomorrow.
Yeah. And Friday.
Yeah.
UConn versus Stetson. Who are you taking? Let's just fill this out right now. Forget that. I need help. Text line. I need help. Anybody you tell me to take, I'm taking. All right. UConn versus Stetson.
He can turn that in?
Huh?
He can turn that in?
Yeah.
You said Stetson.
Oh, I'm trying to get you, they're throwing you off right now.
I don't have a sheet.
I'm going to take UConn. FAU Northwestern.
I'll tell you, the Big Ten has struggled in recent years. So.
That's all right. I'm going with, FAU is Florida Atlantic University. I'm going FAU.
Yeah, they made a run a couple years back.
Okay, cool. It says San Diego State, UAB.
San Diego State.
Yeah, I'm going to San State.
The championship game.
Auburn, Yale. Here's where I think it's going to be
Auburn.
Yale might be a smart guy and win this game.
You picking the upset?
Nope.
No. Mostly chalk.
Yeah, I'm taking Yale just because you said that. I'm putting Yale on there. That's dumb. That's me being dumb, right?
Maybe. I mean, something's going to happen. You're picking.
All right, cool.
You don't know one thing about Yale.
What about BYU and Duchesne?
Yeah, I go with the favorite usually.
Illinois, Morehead State. See, Illinois will do this. They'll win the Big Ten and then lose Morehead State.
That's a popular
I'm
pick.
taking Morehead State.
Yeah.
You know
pretty heavy upset bracket so far.
Nah, I'm good. I better take Illinois.
Oh, my God.
It's the Big Ten.
This got to be the funniest bracket ever.
Washington State, Drake. Shut up.
Yes, Drake.
Really?
I'm probably
That's probably the upset right there.
I'm going State.
Yeah,
Iowa
Washington
State, South Dakota State.
Iowa State.
What about North Carolina against Wag?
100 to 25.
What?
North Carolina.
That's the name of the school. Wag.
We got to get to some
Are you
music.
supposed to say Howard?
It's Howard and Wagner. That's a playing game.
Oh, that's the play. They okay,
hey, just take it home. That's
here's some music for you filling out your bracket.
Yeah, this is
okay. Hey. You really trying to throw me off. You being a wise guy, Buck. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, buddy. Mississippi State, Michigan State. I got to go Michigan State. Psych. St. Mary's, Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon, Grand Canyon, here they go again.
Oh, you better go with the Gales.
I'm going St. Mary. I'm going Alabama over Charleston. Why are you trying to throw me off?
Because they're crested off the text line.
What about Clemson versus New Mexico? I'm going Clemson. Oh my God. Baylor versus Colgate. I'm going Baylor. Dayton versus
Are
Nevada.
we going to break or what is this?
I'm gonna go
That was just a
Nevada.
moment of music.
That was just a request.
Arizona.
Yeah, play something else for him, bro.
I mean, why you keep playing the bunk music? I can't get into that. Y'all throwing me off. You just tell me you don't want me. You know what? Just tell me you don't want me to win. It's okay. Because I'm not a basketball guy. So if I guess my way into this thing, what can you guys say? You guys are basketball guys.
Well, he could be right about it. Again, sometimes it's the person that knows the least in the office that wins the office pool.
Nebraska versus Texas A&M.
Nebraska.
Bach.
Yeah, I'd like Nebraska.
He
here.
said, yeah. Maybe I might pick the upset.
You going with your old number 34 over there?
Absolutely not. I forgot he was there for a minute. I'm going to go with Wisconsin versus over James Madison. I'll go with Duke over Vermont. We'll go with NC State over Texas Tech. That's an upset, by the way.
6540 says, can someone just give him a quarter to flip? That's about a pretty good way to do it.
Hey, that's about exactly what I'm doing. So you know what? I'm not going to waste our time or mine with this stupid bracket.
You give up already.
I give up.
Well,
I'm just going to fill it out later. I'm not going to do it on air.
You can push a button that says autofill. I think it will just.
Nah. Autofill is for losers.
Okay.
If I'm gonna do it, I wanna fill it in myself. It's like going. It's like, listen. Have you ever went and got auto numbers in the Powerball?
Yeah.
Have you won?
Nobody has.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Well, there's no reason to go do it. Just go throw numbers in yourself. To put a little work in, you get a little workout.
You should autofill your college football picks for next year.
Nah, I'm gonna beat y'all next year.
We heard that before, huh, Bob? Only a guy who never won that would
last couple of
say
years.
that.
Yeah.
Who are you picking to win it all? How about we say that
next year?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Who's gonna win it all? Who you taking?
Probably UConn or Purdue.
You can't pick two teams.
UConn.
Perfect. Bach, who you taking? I already know who you taking. I can read your mind, Bob.
Duke.
No.
I don't want to take Duke.
He's going with a 1 seed. Go ahead.
I haven't decided. I've got to fill mine out.
You don't know who you like?
No, I mean, I think you're in the right conversation, though. The UConns, the Purdue's, Duke's, Arizona.
Listen, this last bracket, though. So you got Marquette versus Western Kentucky, which, listen, I don't think Marquette is that good of a basketball team, me personally. Because Creighton gave them everything they wanted to and then some.
Creighton's pretty darn good, though, too.
But Marquette's a 2 seed.
Yeah. Creighton's a 3 seed.
I get that. Look who's in this conference or in this bracket, in the Midwest bracket, right? Purdue. I don't know what that means. Grambling and MTST, Michigan State. What's Montana State? Is that who that is?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Versus it
could be Middle Tennessee State. I don't have the bracket in front of me.
Oh, okay, that's probably who it is. All right, so you got Utah State and TCU. You got Gonzaga, McNeese. You got Kansas, Stanford, South Carolina, Oregon, Creighton, Akron, and Tennessee. That's tough. That's tough. Who you taking? Tennessee. You got Creighton. I don't trust Purdue.
No, that's the problem. Purdue's tough to trust. But they do have maybe the player of the year, though. Definitely the player of the year last year. We'll see if he gets named it again.
You know what? I think this is the year for Creighton. I know you guys are gonna get mad, but I think it's the year. We go to the Final Four.
I could see it.
Notice I said we.
Yeah, don't say that.
We go to the Final Four. I just want us, Nebraska, to win a game.
Yeah, that's not what most of Nebraska fans are cheering for.
Where we?
There's no us with Nebraska and Creighton.
Yeah, it is.
No.
They're playing at 2 different locations.
It does not matter. Those are rivals. They do
It's
not
not
consider
rivals.
each other.
Not for me, it's not.
Well,
it's not a rival. They're beloved teams that I love. Why would that be a rival?
That's just because you're a J-sker.
Step brothers.
Well, can somebody explain to me what's wrong with that? Seriously, I love Nebraska basketball too. But what's wrong with me loving Creighton basketball?
They're rivals. And so
why do Lincoln people hate Creighton so much?
Creighton's had Nebraska's number for a while. That's part of it.
Or maybe Lincoln people just hate Omaha people.
There's a rivalry there, yeah.
Where is it?
Well,
between Lincoln and Omaha?
Yeah.
What's the rival?
Well, high schools getting together and playing in state championships and stuff like that. There's always they're the two biggest cities. They want to have competition there.
Okay.
Yeah, the university's in Lincoln and you Omaha people.
Oh, us Omaha people.
When it comes to Lincoln, and
What do you mean by that? Us Omaha people.
I'm with the Lincoln people.
Are you?
Yeah, I
He's
stay
a
in
Lincolnite, yeah.
Well, you
I'm not
know,
a Lincolnite,
you're with
though.
you're with the Georgia
you live
people.
here.
You talking about you with the Lincoln people? You with the Georgia people?
Well, I've been
Lincoln people. You're with the Georgia
I've been in
guy.
Lincoln 9 years.
Congratulations, because
So-
you ain't going nowhere either. You'll be here for life.
No.
You're not leaving.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
You're not leaving.
Yeah, we'll be pen pals then.
Nah. If you leave here, I'm not talking to you anymore.
That's okay. One less friend I have to
Because
worry about.
it feels to me like you ready to throw me to the wolves any chance you get. You and Bach, you best friends with Bach more than you best friends with me. What's up with that?
I don't know.
How come you don't know nothing?
I see Bach every day. I only see you probably twice a week.
Bach didn't deliver you a car down here.
Well, Bach gave me a ride before. See?
Well, Merry Christmas to Bach. Did you pay him?
Yep.
What?
Don't worry.
Exactly.
Good 20.
That's a lie.
Good Uber ride.
That's a lie.
Here's a little help with your picks, though, by the way. This comes from Connor Allen. He said 95% of the tournament winners in the last 20 years ranked 21st or better in adjusted offensive efficiency and 37th or better in adjusted defensive efficiency. This year, that leaves 8 teams to pick from. UConn, who is first in offense, 11th in defense. Purdue is 4th and 21st. Duke, who is 7th and 26th. Arizona, who's 8th and 12th. Auburn, who's 10th and 4th. Creighton, who is 12th and 24th. Houston, who's 17th and 2nd. And Marquette, who you don't believe in, who's 21st and 19th. In all likelihood, again, according to those numbers, going to come from that group of teams.
Yeah, I got thrown off by a big time car deal. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Well, good job.
Sorry about that.
Talk about us.
My bad, Jock.
You see how bad we go through it, Bob?
Somebody wants to buy the most expensive
anything?
car on my lot. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Is that the Mercedes?
Yeah. The nice one.
Yeah, the white one.
No.
Which
the
one?
red one.
The red one.
Hardtop convertible SL 500.
The short daddy.
Yeah, the one I really love. Who wants to buy it?
Get rid of it.
My mechanic, who's white, says some rich white guy came over here and wanted that Mercedes. All right, y'all, I'm going home. 93.7 the ticket. I got to go make this money. No, I'm with
the black shirt.
And Bach. We'll be right back.
This is Monster Jam.
Big air, backflips, and all-out racing. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena March 29th and 30th. The fun begins at the pit party Saturday at 10:30 a.m., where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Pit pass must be accompanied by same-day 1 p.m. event ticket. Get your $20 pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It will be breezy and a little cooler. We'll see an afternoon high around 49. Tonight, probably cloudy, a low around 29. And tomorrow, we'll see probably sunny skies, a little breezy, but a little warmer, a high around 58. Our meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those magical 2 days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 21st and 22nd at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem. Come early on Thursday and get a ping pong ball with a lucky team on it. And stay all day for prizes throughout and buzzer beater upsets. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket for the NCAA tournament at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Women may be complicated, but I make sure buying jewelry isn't. Your gal has a style, and you can figure this out. Is she more of a classic necklace kind of gal, or does she rock the boho chic vibe with layers of delicate bracelets? This is crucial intel. Not trusting your intel? Stop in the store and we'll sort out the details. I promise to make this super easy. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Attention all Nebraska basketball fans. The NCAA tournament is coming soon, and Nebraska looks to be on its way to their first appearance in 10 years. Better Tree Removal wants to celebrate the occasion and any possible success in the tournament by offering a deal. If you're in need of tree removal on your property, call or text Todd by March 20th. If Nebraska wins the first round game, you'll get 25% off the bid. If they win 2, you'll get 50% off. You must contact Todd at 402-780-1377 before March 20th.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with proof credit. Stock number G214773.
Mail Plus and Hangers Cleaners in Lincoln are proud of our U.S. men and women in uniform. We thank you and your families for the sacrifices you've made to defend our freedom and freedom worldwide. We pray for your safety in war and your safe return, and we honor those who've given their lives fighting terrorism. This from Mail Plus and Hangers Cleaners on South Street. Proud to be part of the Lincoln community. Like them on Facebook and visit mailplushangers.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio. 1040 O Street. Bach in the black shirt, and the captain is somewhere doing what he does best, is not sitting at his seat and doing the show with us.
Yeah. He's been in and out of the booth today.
I don't know. He probably got 30 minutes worth of talk time today.
Oh, yeah. Well, he made the most of it when he came in, I suppose.
Yeah, filling out this bracket is terrible how he fills it out. Think he'll be late to his own funeral. You ever heard that saying?
Yeah, I have.
Let's get some stuff straight up right now. First of all, turn that camera right there. See that camera box?
Yep.
Turn that camera on YouTube. Put that camera on YouTube right now. Put this camera.
That camera on us two is not a good shot.
It's not?
No.
Let me be the judge. Perfect.
No, it's not perfect.
It's not.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Bam. Okay. We're gonna do this. We y'all gonna go through this with us. All right. Now turn that camera towards me.
You want cam 3 toward you?
That one right there. Yep. That one right
All
there.
right.
I can talk to the people right now. There we go. Boom. There you go. Now you got him. You can see Terrell, right? You can see Terrell's face.
It
So
depends
make
on
sure.
what you want.
We want to get this. We want to get this to where it's right. Okay. Thank you, Rico. Should I do the same thing? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We want to be right for the people. All right. All right. That's better. Now we can go on with the show. Y'all go ahead. I don't know what we was talking about. I know I totally derailed it, but
Well, good thing you did because it was about you.
Oh, what was y'all saying about me?
Oh, no, just good stuff, man. For showing such a good coworker.
Why? What did I do?
Oh man,
I'm just simply saying we got people calling in talking about the microphones are right in front of our face. Is that what you want to be seen? You want to be seen with the microphone right in front of your face, where people can't see who's talking? You want to hide behind the mic? Is that what you want to do? Oh, I don't think so. Can we talk some sports for a minute? What's up in pro football?
Well, Bach, then you have something. We never talked about the press conference Matt Rowe did.
That's right.
A day or so ago.
All right, let's go.
Well, we probably should say somewhat's topical to the story of the day of the athletic director. That was a few days.
We don't care. We don't care about that right now.
Well,
we don't care about the
I think
athletic director.
the folks outside.
Why? What do you know about him?
Again, I can run it off and get your opinion on some of this
All
stuff.
right, let's go.
Current Washington athletic director, of course, has officially been named as Nebraska Troy Danon athletic director. 6 months at Washington. Was Tulane's athletic director from 2015 to 23. Again, this is his big hire was Willie Fritz there, helped them to a top 10 season a few years back. His basketball hires didn't go so hot while there. Mike Dunleavy Sr. went 24-69, including 4-27 in his final season. He hired Ron Hunter, who is currently the Tulane coach there. He's now 70-74, one winning season and 5 seasons there. And he fired Washington's basketball coach, Mike Hopkins, March 8th, which was just a couple weeks ago, kind of leaving them hanging and finding a new coach. They're going to be on a search for that. So, again, time will tell with all of this, but are there some things you like and some things you dislike about this? Or are you just pretty much just going to say, well, I'll put on my Husker shirt and we'll see where they go from here?
Again, I'm going to tell you just like I told you before. I could pass judgment. I could say, well, here we go getting another Iowa guy. He is from Iowa. Trevor's from Iowa? Okay. But I think that if I had to look at this thing, he has to have a great relationship with Coach Rule. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, right? Mm. That him and Coach Rule's relationship, because you got to have your athletic director and head coach on the same page. I'm not saying that Coach Rule wasn't on the same page, but that's evident that something wasn't right for Trev to just leave, right? On all aspects, on all fronts. So we don't know why. I can't tell you about Troy. All I can tell you is this. If we hired him as quickly as we hired him, I would imagine that he's got a great relationship with Coach Rule. And I think when the grand scheme of things, your athletic director and your football head coach, because of what it is, Nebraska football, they have to be two peas in the pot. And I would hope that Coach Rule has something to do with this hire. I would hope. Why wouldn't he? I mean, if I'm the head coach and I know I got to get what I need to get from my athletic director, I want somebody that I trust, that loves me, that wants to be a part of what I'm doing. He said, if you look at in the article, at the bottom of the article, it says, this was extremely personal. It says a source close to Danon said the decision was deeply personal, as both his and his wife's entire family are in Iowa. What? You don't have nothing on that?
I spoke my piece about it already.
What'd you say? Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all throwing me under the bus because you want to get mine. Before today, this was the first I heard about this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Heard of Troy Gannon.
What I don't like, because I thought that if we took 7 months to hire one in the first place, we got an interim athletic director. We don't have a president. We just hired another athletic director before we hired a president. So the president of the school had nothing to do with the athletic director hire.
But they both got hired on the same day.
I'm going to say this again. The president of the school technically did not have anything to do with the hire, right? And to me, the conversation to me is not on Troy. I hope that he would come in and do a great job, right? He's been an athletic director. The great thing about it, he's been an athletic director for a lot of tenures at a lot of schools. And so when you've been an athletic director, he knows what it takes to run an athletic department. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the president. Who's the new president?
Looks like they're squaring in on Dr. Jeffrey Gold. It hasn't been officially announced.
Where's he from?
He is UNMC's chancellor, Nebraska Medical Center. And he has 4 years as the University of Nebraska Omaha chancellor.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
I might be a good. I don't know. Again, if you don't do your due diligence and just be like, yeah, he's going to be a great guy. No, I think we should all look and see who we are out there hiring. Period. And I think Troy would be good for football if he understands what Nebraska football is. And it's evident what would make a guy leave. This is why you say what you say, Black Shirt, about the players. Now I understand fully. Okay, because at first I was like, it's a little bit different because your coaches. When a guy leaves Tulane or anywhere, Nebraska, let's take Trev for instance, and then after 2 years he makes great strides, and then after 2 years he bounces for another institution. What protects the institution?
Nobody,
nothing. So why this NIL thing and us trying to put parameters on the NIL? Nope. Let them go. You might as well not even put, if you're going to let athletic directors get out of their contract as easy as Trev got out of his contract, then what you should do is make it basically the transfer portal open all the time and NIL anytime you want to.
You don't think $400 is a big payout?
$400 for what?
Trev.
400 what?
His buyout.
Was how much?
$4 million.
Let me say this one more time. Hold up.
I mean, they're not getting paid like
Texas,
coaches. So
just wait for a minute, though. Texas A&M. Did you see the whole play? This is the whole play. We gave Trev a raise after being on the job 2 years. Most people don't, unless you do. Anyway, we gave him a job after being on the job for 2 years. Okay? Right after we give him a raise. When did we give him the raise? Was this more than 6 months ago? When was the raise instituted? 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah, not all that long ago.
No, not at all. We talked about it.
Yeah.
You get a raise and then you turn around. It's like the projects. Here, I'll give you a perfect example. 1994, I came from Vietnam projects. In 1994, they wanted to beautify them, because it was bricks. So what they do, they went in, the radiator. You know what the radiator is, right? That's the heater. The radiator, you turn the radiator on and the water runs through the deal to make it hot. They tore all those out of it, put in central air and heat. We had old-time cabinets, tore them all out, put in brand new cabinets. We had refrigerators that was probably from the 60s, put in all new refrigerator and appliances. They had no roofs on there. Like we used to go, we can get on the roofs and we don't throw rocks at the cars, but we would be up on the roof messing around, and they put roofs on top of these slabs. Guess what they did a year later after they did that? Tore them down.
Waste of money.
Tore them down. So
it's just government.
It's the same thing. Who was in charge? Because I always go back to what Trev said. You're talking about leadership. Who was in charge when Scott Frost only had to play one game? It was all smoke. It looked like Trev was really reprimanding him. But if you tell me that I'm going to get $16 million versus 7, all you got to do is stay one game. Take your lump against Oklahoma, and we're going to fire you with 7. Or we're going to wait and we're going to fire you after Georgia Southern and let you get $16 million. Which one makes better sense than that? Who made that decision? Bach, who made that decision?
Well, the person responsible for the decision is Trev. I'm sure more than his opinion went into it, but yeah.
What? He's the athletic director.
Right.
So when you
but
say,
as we're seeing
who
today,
are you talking about? Regents? What are you?
Right.
Who
Well,
are you
as
talking
we're
about?
seeing today, all these moves I don't think are just directly on the person who is responsible for the hire, because it doesn't make sense that you would hire an athletic director without a president involved. I mean, I don't think that they're doing all this without connecting the dots and talking to one another.
Who
about
is
their plan.
in charge?
That's a good question.
Who said we're going to hire the president and we're going to hire Troy? Who said that? Who gave the green light? That's who I want to know.
It's probably the Board of Regents.
Can somebody confirm this? Can somebody confirm or deny this? Because you don't have a president. So who
They
made
have
this
interim
decision?
presidents, interim athletic directors?
They made the
Yeah.
decision, the interims? So you telling me that Dennis LeBlanc made the decision to hire Troy above himself?
I don't think so.
Well, I haven't talked to Dennis since, and I'm mad I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But I know Dennis is going to do what's right for Dennis. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when you were the athletic director at the University of Nebraska, you are under immense pressure from all types of different ways. And I look at Trev and I know he's under immense pressure, but I thought he had big shoulders. I thought he would see it through and not place what he did, what he started on somebody else's lap. Be like, there you go. Good luck with that. Huh. You know what? We're Power.
By
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brand.
Excavating.
Fastest 2 hours in radio is going on. I'm working on my radio voice, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you like this better. Or you like the crazy VJ talking loud, smacking Terrell and Bach around. Or you like when I talk calm like this? You can tell me.
That's a lie.
I won't bite. Thank you for Bob, his beautiful wife, for Heavenly Waffles today. I had 2. If you're never had a Heavenly Waffle, come down next Wednesday. They'll be back. 93.7 The Ticket, man. And I tell you, every time I think about this, Terrell, crazy. Go at the break, Terrell.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket, The Captain Show.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at MidwestBank.com. Member FDIC.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Stop by TCA Outdoor Power on March 22nd and 23rd for an open house and customer appreciation celebration. TCA Outdoor Power is a locally owned business located at 6210 South 57th Street and prides itself on being Lincoln's only elite steel dealership for over 20 years. On March 22nd and 23rd, enjoy 10% off select steel products and up to $350 off on select battery tools. Also, if you buy 2 steel batteries, you can double your limited warranty. Give TCA Outdoor Power a call today at 402-420-9424 or visit them for their open house celebration, March 22nd and 23rd.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
Pre-order your Hog Wild slow smoked Easter ham today. Hog Wild selects the highest quality whole ham and slow smokes them until they're tender and delicious. Our 100% boneless ham is approximately 4 pounds and $50. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com. Quantities are limited. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
I lost my baby in the football game.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Say,
Bro, baby.
It's like, when school get ready to end for the day.
Yeah.
When we used to get out at 2:30.
Yeah.
What time y'all got out of high school?
I think around that time.
Yeah, 2:30 was the best part of the day.
That was. Did you take your shirt off and run to the buses?
No, I drove.
I drove too, but I said
had a 72
go
Nova.
hang out at the buses. Everybody, all the other kids are getting on the bus.
We used to call it the bus loop.
That's what I'm saying. But right after school, us that drove, we can go hang out with the bus and get our Mac on.
No, we hang out in the parking lot where all the kids just sit out and talk to each other.
Well, that was at the bus for us.
Yeah. I sound like a sexy grandpa.
No, you don't.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Don't take credit for that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Did they tell us, Buck, if they wanted me to talk my own tone or not?
No.
Nobody.
Let's see if anybody said that.
Buck said, no.
No.
Don't flatter yourself. You just forget it. Forget it. Let's go to the text line, man.
Magic says, I would say there's more scrutiny at Texas A&M than there is at Nebraska.
There is, but they know how to hide it, and they got a lot of money. Remember, we was talking about is a $4 million a lot of money to Texas? No, didn't they just have to write a check for somebody at Texas A&M?
Oh yeah.
77 million.
Jimbo Fisher.
Okay, so Texas A&M is exactly who we thought they were. They got a lot of money, but they don't do well with it. Now, I think Trevor be good for business now. Don't get it twisted.
You just sounded like us.
Don't get it twisted.
We got a lot of money, but we do what?
We do not have Texas A&M money, bro.
Well, we've been paying coaches since 2000, so probably 2010. So it doesn't matter. It's like
we ain't paying no coach no $70-something million.
Is Mike Riley still getting paid? You gave Scott Frost $17 million, and you could have waited a week and gave him $7.
Trev Alberts did that. It's funny when you spending somebody else's money, you would pay everybody as much as they want to. Huh?
Yeah,
till it's your money.
Yeah.
But when you got, you know what I'm saying? When you playing with house money, you don't care. You don't. When you playing with house money, you spare no expense. But if it's your money and you playing it as if it's your money, you're going to be penny pinching along the way, trying to get the most bang for your buck. Do I want to go get a stripped out Tundra SR5? Or do I want to go get me a platinum V6 with a turbo on it and spend a little bit of extra money and get all the bells and whistles?
Well, you just named your old truck, the Tundra.
What do you mean?
What's your new truck you got now?
I just went from a 17 Tundra Platinum to a 23. That was it. I got to have the latest and greatest and all the bells and whistles because I'm in the truck. Put it like this. I haven't had that truck. I think I bought that truck in, I don't know, October, January. I don't know, somewhere in there. Between October and January of this past year. I just went 30,000 miles in not less than a year. So that means I put a lot of miles on vehicles and they have to be up to par because I'm putting trailers on their back. I'm putting cars and trailers on trucks' back. So, I want to make sure I don't break down. Tundra is the best vehicle they make. Toyota, I need some plug now. They need to hook us up.
I'm gonna use that. I put tight ends on their backs. Yeah. It's a good one, Bob.
Oh, you gotta have him co-sign your foolishness, huh? It's a good one for you, huh? I'm putting tight ends on their back. Why is Bob? Can you answer me a question? Because you've been around us a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that these old has-been football players, and I don't know if basketball is the same way, why are they always so aggressive like they can still do some stuff? Is that what you witnessed, or is that just me?
Well, yeah, I mean, they want to,
They're a little cocky, right?
You like to think you could be your old self.
Yeah, you can, Terrell. You can. It's over with. Like me, I get it. I've conceded.
No, you haven't.
I'll talk.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Just stop it right there. That is a blatant lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Why you say that?
Because everything is competition with you.
I didn't say you stop competing.
From basketball,
you stop being good at
from
competing.
basketball to track to what they call the other one, the blow
knocker ball.
Knocker ball. Yeah.
Yeah. We put linebackers on their back
to running drills. Everything.
That's what I'm saying. You just got put on your back by a tight end. Now you're gonna turn around and then you're gonna poke the bear. You got put on your back by the bear.
You know what? I should have hit you full speed.
You did.
I should have just took you to the ground.
When? Oh, when we went 1-on-1?
Yeah.
But if you'd have hit me and took me to the ground, we wouldn't have been friends up in here,
Yeah.
bro. I'm telling you right now. You took me.
Should have.
You'd hit me and took me to the ground, man. We'd have had some problems.
Well,
Bach wouldn't have been your best friend up in here.
Yes, he would have.
You think he'd help you?
Yeah.
You think Bach, if me and you got into it, Bach could help you?
Yep.
Let's ask him.
I already paid him off.
Nah, I just want to ask him. But me and Terrell in here scrapping, and it's getting bloody, and I'm beating the tar out of Terrell. I'm gonna ask you two different questions. So the first was the first one.
Okay.
Do you help him?
Yeah, I'll try to get you off him.
You just try to get me off. You wouldn't like jump in. So you're not really his friend. You're not really his real good best friend. Because a best friend would be on me trying to pummel me. They wouldn't worry about, talking about, get off of me, VJ, please. Get off, VJ, get off. Now here, let me flip this over. Terrell's pummeling me. Pummeling. What do? You help?
Yeah, I'll break it up still. Yeah.
So that's what I told you. You ain't no much better of a friend to him. You think you are.
Well,
You're not.
He's gonna hold you, and I'm just gonna kick you while he's holding you. So technically, he's helping me out. So you just don't know that. So yeah,
he didn't say that.
He said, "Yeah, I get you off of him." So once he holds you, then I commit
didn't say
to
that.
kicking your butt. Then that's how that all changes.
My point is, stop acting like that's your best friend because he just told you he wasn't. He gonna give you the same juice if I was beating you up that he'd give me if you was beating me up.
He was gonna get you off me, then that was gonna change the whole fight.
So you guys aren't really friends. That's my point.
That's our plan.
You dreaming.
Okay.
You shouldn't let Bach do you that way. String you along. What? You shouldn't let Bach string you along.
Well, he likes puppets, don't he?
All right. No comment. No comment. Bach, go to another one.
3581 says real trucks are American made.
Well, how many people know what percent of Tundras are made in America? Somebody tell me. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't know about cars like me. You got to know about cars to be talking that car lingo stuff. What percentage of a Toyota is made in America? Terrell, take a gander. 10%? Because Toyota is supposed to be a Toyota.
Probably 5%.
Honda. Hyundai. Why they always sound like a car? Honda. Toyota.
What's built?
What did you say? What percent?
Probably 10%.
10%. What did you say, Bob? Are you looking it up?
Ask the question again. I was reading the text line.
What did they say? They know?
Oh, they don't know. They've got other comments.
Oh. So we'll come back to that. But because that's a good you people don't know.
Thunder Collins says Thunder not Collins says Toyota is foreign owned, but primarily manufactured in the US.
No, he just told you they're foreign owned, but they build here.
Well, Hyundai's built in the United States.
I don't know about no Hyundai.
West Point, Georgia.
Not it might be they might complete them there, but you got to look and see what percentage is actually built there.
Probably Ford.
Ford probably do, but Ford is outsourcing some of their stuff to Mexico. Did you know that? A lot of these companies are look at Detroit. Detroit's not the car capital like they used to be. A lot of these companies is outsourcing those manufacturing jobs to different neighboring countries. So what that's doing, where back in the day, in my day, if you worked at the Ford plant or one of these car companies, you was making some good dough to be on the assembly line. Now, they say we gonna make these cars pennies on the dollar. We're gonna charge our more money for them. Anyway, go ahead, Bob.
Thunder Not Collins also said he's ready for the Oklahoma drill challenge between the black shirt and VJ. He wants to see the Oklahoma drill. What do you think?
I mean, I just keep telling you.
You hurt yourself.
I got. First of all, if I put my hands on Terrell, he's dead. He dead. Listen, he'll tell you. Now, if I can't get my hands on him, and he not, he put one of those quick moves that he do, and one of them, papayas, then I'm dead in the water. But if I get my hands on Terrell Farley, I promise you, he will never get off.
Sorry, Captain. That is like 30% chance.
I'll take my chances. I'll take 3 out of 7 on All-American. I'm not All-American. I was an honorable mention. So if I get a chance 3 out of 7 times to dominate you, give me that every single time.
Rapping with Steve Taylor.
Hey, is Steve here yet?
Yeah, Steve's in.
Is that who you was looking at?
Yeah.
Oh, he should have came in here. We could have asked Steve.
Steve need to let us drive his car.
Bad shape, Steve.
Yeah.
Can we? Is he in the vet?
Yeah.
You think he'll let us drive it? Where is he?
And we do some donuts in front of the.
Where is he? Let's see if Bach can drive it. Can all 3 of us fit in there?
I don't think we can.
Hey, Steve Taylor, are you listening? We need you up here front. We need to ask you a question. Hold on, don't send it just yet, Bach. We almost done. But I got to ask Steve. Bach, you rolling? Bach,
All right, we got to at least pause for station ID once.
Okay, do it.
is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Can you just come in real quick? And we leaving you, Steve. We just wanted to.
It's the crossover.
It's the crossover.
Light up.
My bad.
The captain in the
Hey, look, no, it ain't the crossover when it's Steve coming. It's the audible. It's the audible.
Right.
Steve calling the audible right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, Bob, what was I talking about with Steve? What was I asking?
Hold on.
He would take his car on O Street.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So we just wonder, big brother, Mr. Taylor.
The All-American what?
Yeah, Mr. All-American.
I got all the answers.
Well, you do. We just wonder if we can spin the block.
Spin the block.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What does that mean?
Well, no.
Not
with spin the block. Not with you. I tell you what. Hey, listen, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Where's your keys at? To your car.
Oh.
I just wanted to see what it looked like real quick.
Oh, they're in my car.
You left them in there?
I always leave them in my car. I live in Nebraska.
Wait.
I should not say that.
See.
I should not say that.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now that you told me that, guys, we don't even have to ask. We don't have to ask. We can just roll. Look, how much Steve would be on the radio and he'll see a.
Hey, I got a model though. You can take it. Anyone can take my car as long as they can replace it.
Hey,
and you're in the car business. You can replace it.
You got insurance.
Well, no, I know I got insurance.
How much white smoke can that car make, Steve?
You can make quite a bit.
Yeah. Have you did it before?
Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Oh yeah, it's scary, dude. It is scary.
I just want to do some donuts right here.
No, it's scary. I went out to Vegas in that Corvette school, which I never wanted to do, but it's an experience. Dude. I almost threw up.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Is that much G-force?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not only that, dude. You got the harness on, you got the helmet on.
It's hot.
You got all this gear, and you know cars do like
it's hot.
It get hot, dude. And you're in that cockpit, man, and you're like when you're going 135, 140, and the intensity and the sweat, dude. I was soaking wet, man.
Dang.
I mean, it's scary, it's stressful. Then when I was in the car with the professional driver, I had to tell him to stop.
Why?
It was too much. It's too much, man.
It's too much.
It was too much on the track.
The turns is too much.
It's too much, man.
Yes.
It was too much. I was like, oh, okay, all right. I've experienced that, and I'm good.
Okay, so
I'm good.
Before we get up out of here, man, so we don't steal no more.
No, you're good. No, I'm just messing with you, man.
No,
I like this. You should stay on the whole show.
I know, but
I got a lot of stuff we want to talk about, actually.
Well, see, we need to just plan that next week, and I'll do that.
Okay, we can do that.
But before I go though, with everything going on, right?
I know, man.
I just want you to tell me what your synopsis is on Trev really quickly.
I thought about this in the car, and take this with a grain of salt. Good riddance. I'm gonna be truthful with you. This is why I roll. Trev was very disappointing, and it was over a period of time. It's almost like the Scott Frost administration. Like we've been betrayed by the people we trust the most, right? So when Trev first came on board, he had all the support in the world from all of us, and Trev was great to us. When I say us, I meant former players.
I recorded all of that he said to us at that event. But go ahead.
Yeah, no. So when he came on board, he was in 1,000%. When I went to him about the reunion, he was in 1,000%. He was there. Everything was good. And then it slowly digressed. I mean, it just, he backed away from everything. He made a lot of decisions that I didn't agree with, how he handled the whole Mickey situation, right? He treated one of our former players in a very disrespectful way, pretty much assaulted him and did some things, whatnot. Didn't atone to that. So and then he slowly started like just drifting away. Like he would engage us when he first got here, and then he backed away, and you start to see someone show their true colors. And so I was disappointed. And then once I talked with some businessmen that I know that were very close about, you learn more about an individual, right? Which I never thought. And it was extremely disappointing. And then to do what he did was very disappointing. And not only that, I just got back in town. I had a lot of stuff going on. I just got back in town, and I guess he posted something on Twitter or social media about congratulations to the AD or whatever it is, right? Like just send him a private message or something.
Right.
I mean, I don't get it, right? Like it's good for you, but not good enough for me. I mean, I don't get it. So all that stuff is very disturbing and disappointing. But like you and I know, I only want to be in with someone who's in.
Yeah.
So money's money. He didn't get a bigger raise or anything like that. I mean, so there was really, to me, it's almost a lateral move.
It was.
Right? Or you're running from something. And if you have opposition, let's just say politics intervene and you're going up against things, you stay and you fight.
Yep.
You stay and you fight. You hold people accountable. Right? So you notice what happened here when stuff started coming about, the regent's not doing this and someone's not doing this. Boom. What do we have in a week?
Running. Or athletic director.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
In 5 minutes.
Because what? You hold someone accountable. And that's what being African-American, being a minority, my wife getting into this all the time because she tells me, and she doesn't do this in a bad way, is you should maybe do this. I'm like, no, I feel compelled to do this or say this because you have to continue to fight for what you believe in, whether you're wrong or right. You have to continue to fight and believe in what you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes leadership to do that. I'm not saying I'm a leader. It takes a person that's okay with the risk, okay with the backlash, okay with you not being popular, okay with someone not buying a house from you, okay with someone calling you a sellout, okay with someone saying all these things, right? You have to take the risk to do that. And in our day and age, it's nothing compared to what the people took the risk before us. I just watched a movie. I just watched Rustin.
Yeah.
And what he went through. And I mean, can you imagine getting beat with a stick and dogs set on you because you oppose something? I mean, think about that. So they paid a huge, huge price for us. So for me to speak out and say something, I think is worth it. It's worth the risk. But that's how I feel about the situation. In the end, he's gone. We got new blood here. Let's move on. Let's get this done. That's where I stand on the deal.
You got a mouthful from.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to
from
do
the
that,
All-American. Nah. Steve, I had a chance to talk to Stanley Morgan for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, next Friday, you guys make sure y'all put this on your Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and all that stuff. Next Friday, we're gonna have Stanley Morgan Jr. on the show.
I appreciate you, man.
He's gonna be on the show. So we thank you so much, Steve, for coming on our show and giving us your presence, man.
I love it, man. We're here. We're here forever, dude. We're not going anywhere.
Hey, you think you can beat Terrell Run?
Of course, man.
Yeah, sit down,
I
old
can
man.
beat him then. Beat him now. Look at that. I already beat him doing push-ups, did I not?
You beat
okay, did I not?
Don't you want to?
Okay.
Don't you want to make it being a grandpa first?
That's true.
If you race me, I'm taking you out of
No,
there.
I would probably beat him, but I would probably pull up. I'll pull something.
All right, Bob, get us out of here, man.
You're a quarterback.
Get us out of here, Bob.
All right, this has been the captain. Coming up next week, got weekly rep sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.